Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Dr. Priscilla.
And how are you today?
I'm ready to read Woman Thrown Off Plane for Shouting at Crying Baby.
Yeah, that sounds from the title very sad. So today we'll read Breaking News English, Woman Thrown Off Plane for Shouting at Crying Baby. Could you start to read for me?
Okay. A passenger on a flight in the USA was asked to leave the airplane because she complained about a crying baby. The woman told cabin crew that she would not sit down because of a crying baby boy in the next seat next to hers.
In the seat next to hers.
In the seat next to hers. The woman was very rude to the baby's mother and swore at her many times. The mother, Marissa Rundell, was taking a flight with her 8-month-old baby son from New York's JFK Airport to her home in the city of Syracuse in New York State. Even though it was just a short flight, the angry woman was very unhappy that she had to sit next to the mother and her baby. She even said it was terrible that she had to sit at the back of the plane. The flight was full, so she could not be reseated. Mrs. Rundell took a video of the woman shouting at her and her baby. Rundell posted the video footage on social media. It starts with the angry woman gathering her bag and coat from her seat and angrily shouting, I'm not sitting next to a crying baby. Rundell tried to make the woman calm down. She told her, he's not going to cry the whole time. The woman then got very angry and started to swear at Mrs. Rundell. Cabin crew asked the woman to leave the airplane. It took her 10 minutes to leave. She then said she would get the cabin crew fired. Rundell wrote on Facebook, this lady thought she was going to be rude to me and Mason. No, she had no way home today.
Now she had no way home today.
I don't understand the last sentence. This lady thought she was going to be rude to me and Mason. Was it Mason? My son. No, she had no way home today. Okay.
Yes, Mason is the baby. Okay. And the lady that was shouting and being very rude was removed from the plane. Now she has no way home today.
She has no way home. Okay, perfect.
What do you think we could do as passengers when a baby is crying excessively? What do you think we could do?
We could do nothing. The baby don't used to get the plane, and I learned that the young baby suffer from altitude level in the air, and the travel in the flight is very difficult for them. So sometimes it arrived that the baby cried most of the time during the flight. But what could we do? It's impossible. It's normal.
All right. So now as we talk about what a passenger could do, look at the words in the chat box and pronounce those words for me.
Yes. A passenger in an airplane complained about a mother that the baby was crying. She was very rude with her, and the flight couldn't take off. the crew passengers, the passenger crew are unhappy too. And there was a terrible discussion in the plane between the mother and the rude woman. Some passengers take advantage of this argument to use their video and broadcast a video footage on the social network. The shouting continued, and the crew tried to calm down the opponents, but it was impossible because the woman swore at the mother during 10 minutes. But after that, the airport found to the pilots that they could send the mother outside the plane, so she couldn't go home today. My God. I said airplane just at the beginning. The passenger of the airplane complained.
Okay, sounds great. Now, that was very good. You used all of the words, and I will try to do the same. A passenger on an airplane complained about a crying baby. She was actually shouting at the mother. The other passengers were concerned, and the mother of the baby wanted the lady that was shouting to calm down while on the plane. The flight was a short flight, but this passenger was still rude at the airport. She was rude because she was unhappy that she had to sit beside a baby today. The flight was about 10 minutes, I guess, or the shouting took place and the swearing took place for about 10 minutes before the lady was removed from the plane, and now it is a terrible thing that she doesn't even have a way home. Video footage was taken of this shouting, and this video was posted on the webpage or on social media. All right, nice job with that. Let's take a look at our vocabulary words here over at the right.
Yes.
And let's pronounce as many of these as possible, or not pronounce, but let's match these up. I will give you the control, and you can do the matching for me.
Okay.
Okay, just a second. I'll give you the remote. There you have it.
Okay. Passenger. A passenger is a traveler.
Very good.
Complain. If you complain, you protest.
Perfect.
Rude. Impolite. Short, brief. Terrible, awful. Posted, uploaded. Calm down, relax. Wall, entire.
Whole.
Whole, entire. Fire, sacked. Sacked. In way, root.
Okay, very good. Are there any questions about any of these vocabulary words?
No, I know this vocabulary. No problem.
Fantastic. Now, we'll take a look at discussion questions. And we've already discussed a little about crying babies. There isn't very much that we can do, probably because of the altitude. And the baby has no way of alleviating that strain or stress in his or her ears. What are your thoughts about the woman that was making the complaints and being rude? What are your thoughts about this woman?
I think she's a strange woman. She's not a normal woman. Normally, a normal woman is not angry when a baby cries. I suppose that this mother, that this woman, wasn't a mother. She wasn't mother herself, and I suppose that her nerves are in very bad conditions, and
Okay, let's look at H. Should the airline have tried to reseat the angry woman?
yes, but I learned by the article that there was no seat for her, even at the end of the plane. There was no seat for her.
Well, this is true. The plane was full. Do you think it would have been inappropriate for the stewardess to ask another passenger to trade seats with the woman?
To give the seat, to change the seat?
Yes.
Yes, it could be possible, but it's not normal.
Would you have given up your seat if that was asked of you and the baby was?
Yes, of course. Yes. Sure.
Okay. Sure. All right. So let's take a look at another question that might be there. And let's go to student B. Okay, in student B, do you think that it was appropriate for the mother to post the video on social media? Do you think it was appropriate for her to do that?
I don't think it was appropriate, but I understand that she was really angry and wanted to punish the angry woman. She would have a revenge, because I suppose she was very worried and very upset by the behavior of the angry woman in the plane. So I don't think it's a good idea to post it in the social network, but why not?
Yeah, why not? Let other people see what this woman was doing. In the area of role play, it talks about sleeping time, feeding time, bath time, and playtime. What do you think is the best time to be with a baby? Of these four, which is the best time to be with a baby and why?
I think sleeping time is the best time to be with. The best time to be with a baby for mother is perhaps the bath time. And for a father, I suppose the best time to be with a baby could be the playtime.
And why did you say that, for fathers versus mothers?
Oh, because for me it's like this. When my children were very young, were baby, I'd like to play with them. I'd like to read them some books. I like to look with them pictures, and my wife take care of children in the bath time, in the feeding time.
Okay. And let's see. Why do babies cry? Why do you think babies cry?
I think baby cries because in a plane, surely he should have a pen in his head due to the altitude of the plane and the pressure. The pressure was high in the plane than on the earth.
Okay. And the last one, do you think the mother should take the woman to court, or the woman should take the mother to court for posting a video on social media?
Oh, I suppose it could be, it could exist in the USA, because I know that in the USA the people use people in the USA could go to the trial easily, but I don't think it's a good idea because you lost your time, you lost your money, and it's a minor problem.
Minor. It's a minor problem.
Minor problem.
Okay. Very good. Well, today was great job reading. Great job using all the vocabulary words to discuss the article. And excellent use of the synonym match. I will pause the recording.